the 21 benefits of the great discovery, and it's going to help you to live better and explode and have breakthroughs. As a matter of fact, I consider the great discovery the greatest breakthrough in communication, the greatest breakthrough, get this now, in course creation and hosting, the greatest breakthrough in collaboration. And so 21 benefits, I'm going to write down, again, just keep a notation. You don't have to write it down, but just how many of these will have you count them up at the end. So number one, benefit number one that the great discovery has for you, to see if it'll interest you. And you let me know. Number one, affiliates buy and or market your course or your training in up to 200 countries. So just make a little notation. Like, see, I just put like a little one. I don't know if you can see that. So just if that interests you, that interests me. I love the idea that somebody else, I've been marketing my own stuff for years, but now to have somebody else, I like what John Paul Getty said. I'd rather get 1% of efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Why? If all my income is based on me and what I do, something happens to me, I have no income. But if most of it's based on what other people do, then I still have the most of my income coming in, even when I'm down or I can't perform. And so, my friend, if I'm just the only one marketing my course, that's one thing. But when I have a host of others marketing, that's powerful. So that's number one. Number two, what about get your training translated in up to 100 languages? I call this the field of favor. Get your training or talk or sermon translated in up to 100 languages. Now, as long as I spoke in the U.S., I was okay. The first time I went out of the country, they treated me like I was a superstar. And then I realized out of the country is my field of favor. Out of the countries when they really were digging me. So I've been to 28 countries, and many of those I've been 15 and 20 times to the same country. Why? Because that's my field of favor. And so you just never know, my friend, when you're speaking and who's going to get your content, how it's going to affect them. So to be able to have your content in the 200 countries and have it translated into 100 languages, that's powerful. So far, I'm 2 for 2, and I don't know if any of these benefit you, but these two grab my attention. What about number 3? You leverage the Six Sigma course to create ultimate success. Question, how would you be without limits? Imagine you without limits. That's what the great discovery, that fourth dimension of Six Sigma, the course is created to do. And that is to help you, my friend, to have a mind that solves problems and that creates massive success. This course is Six Sigma. Sloan School of Business said it's one of the top 10 innovations of the last 150 years. And so it's so powerful. We even have it for kids and for teenagers. So I've got all 3 so far. Matter of fact, just talk to me in the chat. Does anybody have at least 1? Do you have 2? I've got all 3 so far. How many do you have? How many of these 3 so far interest you or grab your attention? If it's 0, put 0. If it's 1, put 1. If it's 2, put 2. If it's 3, put 3. That's fine. All righty? In the chat, just let me know. Number 4, incredible instantaneous two-way translation coming very soon. That means you get the broadcast in up to, well, it was 40, but now it's 60 languages. By the way, they demonstrated this March 15th at the meeting in Florida, where a lady up front spoke over Zoom in English. And way in the back, the lady had a microphone. She heard it over her computer in Spanish. Then the lady spoke in her computer in Spanish in the back. And up front, it came across the lady's computer in English. So we're talking about, my friend, in a very short amount of time, I could do a Zoom like this. There could be 60 different languages out there. Somebody in Swahili, somebody in Russia, somebody German, and somebody, and imagine 60 different of these different languages. They all hear me in their own tongue, almost like Acts chapter 2 in the Bible. And then I can, at the end, say, does anybody have a question? Now imagine a Japanese lady says, ask her question in Japanese. I hear it in English. I answer in English. She hears it in Japanese. That's a game changer of all game changers. And so, my friend, you want to make sure you have that. So I'm marking that down. That grabs my attention. Hey, number 5, the opportunity to promote your course to the affiliates, and you get to pitch your course on a Wednesday night. So this is so cool. Once you upload your course, by the way, every Tuesday and Thursday, they do an uploading session where they show you step by step. There's videos in the back office, but if you're like me, you like hands-on, they have a live person do that every Tuesday and Thursday. Now, Once your course is uploaded, they'll then allow you to speak to the affiliates, literally to sell and promote your course. Well, that's like fishing in a bathtub full of fish. So that definitely grabbed my attention. Hey, number 6, you get to a choice of number 1, either being a content creator, or number 2, just being a learner, or number 3, just being an affiliate, or you could be any combination. You could be 2 or 3. Now, I'm all 3. I'm a course creator and I'm a learner. I'm taking courses, and my friend, I'm an affiliate and I make money, and I'm loving this. Matter of fact, I had a lady last night who joined. She said, wait a minute, I've been paying $47 a month to be part of this. She called the name of the, and just to get content, access to content. She said, but I can't make any money with it, but I can just, I get access to these courses. And when she saw what we have, she's like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I can not just learn, I can also earn? I was like, yes, ma'am. So I get to earn money while I'm learning. I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, hurry up and sign me up. Matter of fact, she got signed up last night, came on the meeting last night, came on the meeting we have this morning as well. So I love those kind of people. Hey, that's number 6. Number 7, real quick. And that means we're 1/3 done. Number 7 is a course that teaches you how to create a course that sells. See, when I first got started, I was all excited, man. I'm telling my preacher friends and my motivational friends, I'm telling my martial arts friends, and some of them like, man, this is great. There's just one problem. I'm like, wait a minute, how do we go from great to one problem? They said, well, it's great, but I don't have any courses. I've got speeches, or preachers said I got sermons, or I've got talks, but I don't have any courses. So I went back to the company, and they got a gentleman who's made millions of dollars teaching people how to create a successful course that sells. And now they have a course. So here's the thing. You can just have a book, or you can just have an idea. And listen, they will help you now to create a course that sells. Then you get to upload your course. Then you get to speak and promote your course to the affiliates. Then the company does major advertising. The company then also, my friend, creates landing pages so the affiliates can more effectively sell and promote your course. That's, to me, is a breakthrough of all breakthroughs. So number 8, real quick, number 8, and that is you get to give away free training from someone else and gain a lifetime customer, or you get to give away one of your own free trainings and gain a lifetime customer. What do I mean? Well, each one of our trainings, the free, the paid, whatever, they all have a link, and you go in your back office, my friend, and you can send it to people. It has your tracking tied to it. So you give them a free course, maybe one of Dr. Leland's free courses, and guess what, my friend? If they decide then to buy a course, it's still tracked to you. You get paid. I can give away a free course by King Lion, Apostle Daryl Thomas, and guess what? Say 3 months from now, they decide to buy some of his content. Well, guess what? He gets paid, and I get paid, and the company gets. I mean, it's the most incredible. Like my beautiful wife, my ABCD, adorable brown caramel delight. We always say, if it's not win, 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 we're not in. But whenever it's win, 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 we're all the way in. So, my friend, we're all the way in with this. Hey, number 9, real quick. How about this? How about co-CEOs, Tim Taylor, who helped launch 1,000 companies? Now, you may have heard of 2 of them. He had something to do with the launch of this little company called AOL, America Online. And he also has something to do with something called LinkedIn, right? In the early days, helped to launch that. So that's Tim. He's one of the co-CEOs. His wife, the other co-CEO, Sandra Harry, who, by the way, there's less than 210th degree black belts in the world. I'm one of them. Well, in the world of Six Sigma, there's only 26 executive black belts. She's one of them. So to have those 2 together, my friend, that speaks volumes of having. What does that mean to you? That means that these leaders, they know exactly how to run companies and know exactly what they're doing. You're in safe hands. Hey, number 10, and again, keep track if this interests you. The potential of earning up to $100,000 per week, and with a matching bonus up to $300,000 in matching bonuses. That is phenomenal. But maybe you're on here and you say, Doc, I just need an extra couple $100. That's all I need. I just need an extra $1,000. Okay, fine. Whatever you need, I'm telling you, all the way up to $400,000 a week. And that doesn't stop there, because once you max out the comp plan, that automatically opens up another spot for you on top of your spot where you can start again, but you already have one leg built. And so that's amazing. Hey, number 11, again, how many of these interest you so far? In the chat, just talk to me. We're going to give you number 11 here, but how many of these so far interest you? I'm going to have to say all 10. Actually, I'm going to have to say 11 because I know what I'm going to say. But let me know. Okay, 9, good. 10, yes. How many? Who else? Okay, 10, yes. Okay. Again, if it's 0, if it's 1, if it's 2, just let me know in the chat. Give me some communication if any of these interest you or grab your attention. Okay, just put the number in the chat if you don't mind. Okay, just put the number in the chat. Okay, there you go. Yes, there you go. Okay, 10. All right. Wow. Okay. 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 Another 10. Okay, there we go. All right, number 11. Connect with other like-minded leaders. In other words, we have what's called a reverse crab mentality. Now, how many of you know when you have crabs in a bucket, if one crab tries to get out, what happens? The rest of them pull them right back down. Well, when we say reverse crab mentality, that means instead of people trying to pull you down, you got folks pushing you out. You got like Ron's a powerful guy, right? But we got people, they'd be like, hey, Ron, you're doing pretty good, but come on, you can do more. We're pushing Ron. Hey, Rosa, you are incredible, powerful leader and mentor, but you can do a little bit better. Come on now, and kind of push it. Hey, Pastor G, I know you're doing good, but you got to do better. And we're pushing. Hey, Sully. Hey, V, come on, you can do a little better. Hey, come on now, Pastor Thomas. Come on now, Brother Dow. Come on, Dr. Leland. You're doing some crazy good things, but you can do even more. Come on now, Aki. So in other words, I'm telling you, this is powerful. By the way, here's a Dr. Breakthroughism, AKA Writer Downer. Your divine alignments will empower you to fulfill your purposeful assignment. Let me say it again. See, we have these dreams and these goals and these aspirations, but guess what? The dream is too big for us. By the way, dream, DREAM, and I put an S on there. Dreams, divinely revealed events awaiting manifestation supernaturally. You can't fulfill your dreams unless you assemble first a team, right? And guess what, my friend? So divine alignments empower us to fulfill our purposeful assignments because we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. So when I have weak points, but I can connect with others of you that have strength where I have a weak point, then we cover each other. That's powerful. So that's a powerful thing. That's number 11. Number 12, what about get invited to speak? Get this down, get invited to speak on seminars and television shows and summits. And by the way, Dr. Leland just invited some of you, say, hey, we can put together a podcast and I can have you on my podcast. So here's what I'm saying, my friend. I've gotten so many speaking engagements since I've been part of this. It's just amazing because there's so many leaders and leaders that have these TV shows and podcasts. Well, they got to have interesting guests, right? And summits and so forth. Hey, what about number 13? Go from becoming, ooh, this is so good. Go from being the best kept secret to the best secret people can't keep. Ooh, think about that. How would you like to go from being the, aren't you tired of when you speak places, they're like, oh my goodness, you are so good. Like, how come I never heard of you before? You're going to go from being the best kept secret to the best secret people can't keep, my friend, because of this powerful platform. Number 14, what about this? You get to join free as an affiliate with what we call the Genius Club, a 14-day free trial. And while you're on your 14-day free trial, having never paid a dime, you can actually sell courses and make money. I've never heard anything like that. Usually what a company is like, you got to buy the course in order to be able to sell. No. When you sign up, even as a 14-day free trial, you can sell the courses and make money. That's powerful. Now, if that interests you, again, make another notation. Number 15, how about this? That Genius Club we're talking about, actually, if you get 3, now yours is free. It's a $47 a month. So it's a 14-day free trial. Then they charge $47 a month. That gives you access to all kind of extra bonuses and so forth. And again, the ability to get 10% off anything that you ever buy. Like, for instance, our Champions Pack that's going away that you still can get. It's usually $6.98, but if you join the the Genius Club first, 14-day free trial, automatically takes off $70. So it goes from $6.98 to $6.28, right? Anything else that we have, you again, 10% off. Well, number 15 is if you get 3, You get 3 people sign up with your link for this Genius Club. Yours is free. Or you can do like I did. I got 70. So guess what? I make quite a bit of money every month just when people pay for their Genius Club. So that's another thing. Again, number 15, again, get 3 and yours is free, or get more and you actually get paid. Okay, number 16, again, make notation if that appeals to you. Become a CLO and leverage or embrace what most people are afraid of. What is that? AI. A lot of people are afraid of AI. Get this, you get to leverage it. CLO stands for Chief Leveraging Officer. Archimedes said if I had a lever long enough and a prop strong enough, he said I could single-handedly move the world. Number 18, you get to maximize, mobilize, and monetize your expertise. Do you understand people are paying people on this platform to learn, teach them how to garden? Do you know one man or woman's junk is another man or woman's treasure? So there are people that will pay you. Yeah, you, for your expert. I know you're like me. Most of us suffer from a disease. It's called I'm just me-itis, right? We take for granted our gifts and talents and abilities, but there are people that will pay. I'll never forget years ago, I was just preaching in churches and yeah, you just give me a low offering and I'll be happy. And people start teaching me, no, man, you could speak in businesses and they'll pay you a lot of money. I'm glad I listened because I went from just getting little offerings to now being paid as much as, get this now, $1,000 per minute. And I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm the guy, I didn't know it. I'm just telling you, it was a great discovery for me to start speaking and honing my craft and understanding that business people would pay a lot of money. I was just preaching in churches and getting offerings. And sometimes, it wasn't enough to make it to the next place. Okay, next thing real quick, and that is number 17, amazing customer service and support. I've been part of some great things that turned out being not so great, and the reason why I was not so great was because I couldn't figure out how to work it. Well, here you got great support, customer support, 800 number you can call. That's on the front of the website. But if you go to AlexHitt, HITT.com/team, and let me go ahead and put that in the chat, www.alexhitt.com/team. He lists all the different calls and Zooms and trainings. Sometimes, first of all, we got something every day, Monday through Saturday. And then some days we have 2 and 3 and 4 in the day. So nobody has any excuse. And again, if you're not in the meetings, don't worry about it. But if you are, I'm telling you, there's enough to go around for anybody and everybody. So, all righty, number 19. Number 19. This is so good. Set it and forget it systems for content creators who are super busy. In other words, you just upload your content. You get to speak on a Wednesday night to promote it and sell it to the affiliates. They interview you on their podcast and highlight you in your course to sell it. Then you go about your business and the affiliates are selling. See, the affiliates know they can't make money unless they sell, right? It's not advertising. That's one thing, putting the billboard up. No. This is making sales. And so I'm telling you, this is powerful. So if you're super busy, look, this won't compete with anything you're doing. It actually will complement, enhance, enable, and empower you to do whatever you do better. So number 20, and that is simple point and get paid systems. And again, the acronym for systems: save yourself time, energy, money, stress. Is there anybody other than me that would like to save themselves time, energy, money, stress? Well, of course. And use leveraging systems, my friend. And so all I do is, a lot of these Zooms I'm not even on. I just point, like I'm inviting people to something. Well, I'm busy this time, but this time I got open. Okay, here you can go. And when they go and the person does a presentation like I'm doing this one, at the end, they'll say, like I say, get back to whoever invited you, get their link and get started, right? All right, number 21 as we close, and that is success line concept. Now, a success line concept means each of us empower and create the success for the rest of us. What a powerful thing when you can collaborate. See, competition is the way of the jungle. Cooperation is the way of civilization. But collaboration is the way of the kingdom, and the way of the kingdom is the fastest, most lasting success. So real quick, count up how many of these interest you. If it's 0, you can be dismissed because we obviously don't have anything that interests you, right? But count up how many of these interest you, and then I need you to put it in the chat. Okay, count up how many. And again, there's no wrong answer. It's whatever. I mean, if one of them interests you, I mean, that's fine. If only two of them, that's fine. Whatever your number is, I just would like for you to put it in the chat. Let me know what your number is, and we won't call your name out and saying what. So you're safe, right? If you said one, that's fine. You're safe. I'm not going to try to belittle you. Okay, but put the number down in the chat, and I close with this. Whatever the number you put in the chat, or if you didn't even put the number in the chat, I just help you discover the very reasons why you need to get started with the great discovery. So you got to get back to where I've invited you, get their link, and get started, because I just helped you discover if you had five reasons. I just helped you if you had 18 reasons. If you had 12 reasons why you need to get started. And if you're already started, my friend, then fine, let those reasons fire you up. So again, it's not about what I like and what excites me, it's about what you like. So I help you discover the reasons why you need to get started, and get started right away. So again, the great discovery, my friend, we're here for you. So I'll close with this. If I'm willing to dedicate part of my life to your success with the great discovery, would you allow me to empower you, or would you resist? And I think the answer is yes, you would allow me to empower you. So get back to whoever invited you, get their link, and get started now. You'll be glad you did, and we will be glad to have you.